What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today I want to talk a little bit about Muln Automotive Incorporated. This is ticker symbol MULN for those of you who are maybe not as familiar with this company or with this stock. And Muln obviously had a very, very good day today, being up 15.15%. This is coming back to the stock market after it was closed yesterday for a long weekend, and now into a short week. We weren't really sure exactly how Muln was going to start or how it's going to do this whole week, but obviously so far so good. Yes, we are down 0.66% after hours, but that's not enough to kill the awesome gains we saw today. And intraday, this thing was up even higher. Intraday high of $1.63, kind of giving back some of those gains. But I mean, this is crazy, especially when you look at the fact that, hey, Muln was what, $1.05 8 days ago. We are up 50%, right around maybe like 45-ish, between 45 and 50% in the last 8 days, and even fewer than that trading days. This is insane. Muln, if people were buying the dip, if people have bought at all recently, people could definitely be doing very, very well. But today was a great day for the stock market in general. Obviously, Dow Jones up 2.15%, S&P up 2.45%, NASDAQ up 2.5%, and the Russell up 1.7%. So tons of green all over the place. But it's not like the indices were up 10% or 12% or 15%. This was Muln really outpacing the market, and that is obviously awesome to see. And there's plenty to talk about. One of the biggest stories of the day being this: Muln extends maturity of senior secured convertible note. The company has extended maturity of $28 million, the $28 million note due in July of 2022 by 2 years. This is a very, very big deal. An emerging EV manufacturer, Muln, announces today that it has extended the maturity of a senior secured convertible note of $28 million, originally due in July 2022 by 2 years. The company originally entered into a secured convertible promissory note, the note on July 23rd of 2020, with DBI Lease Buyback Servicing, an affiliate of Drawbridge. Asusa Holdings LLC, an existing Muln shareholder, has acquired the note from Drawbridge and entered into an agreement with Muln to extend the date of this note by 2 years. The original note was scheduled to mature coming up just about a little over a month from today, on July 28th of 2022, and that note is now extended until 2024. And some people might be wondering, hey, what does this even mean? Why does this matter? David Mishry clues us in a little bit here. He says, this note extension with Asusa is important for us as it preserves our cash flow at a time when the economy appears to be hitting some headwinds, and it provides the company with a strengthened cash position. Again, not having to pay this back, not having to give away all that money right now, allowing this thing to be pushed back 2 more years is awesome for Muln. Allows them to have a strengthened cash position, again, at a time where we might be going into a recession. We might be going into a depression. We might be in just have a ton of extra costs and headwinds and just a crashing market. The stock price could be shooting down. Who knows what's going to be happening? Obviously, there's supply chain constraints. Who knows how easy or expensive it's going to be to produce vehicles, to get them out. Who knows? So this is a very, very kind of pivotal moment for Muln, allowing us to execute on our EV plan, says Mishry. So this is very, very exciting news. This is definitely something people are reacting to. You can see this was doing very, very well on the MULN Muln subreddit as well. 66 upvotes here, which is pretty good on this subreddit with only 8,400 members. People saying, fuck, I should have bought more when it was $1.06. People asking if it's a good thing, and they're saying, of course, yes. You can think like Asusa is for an investment of big money. We also have this. This is from fxstreet.com. Muln stock forecast. Muln Automotive could surge higher following battery update. Again, this is news that's come out over the last couple of weeks. People have been very, very excited about some of the positive battery news, some of the positive battery tests. So just all of a sudden, we have so much positive news, so many positive catalyst things pointing in the right direction for Muln at a time when the stock market is also having some better days every once in a while. Yes, there are some way, way worse days, and overall, we're still definitely on a downward trend, but Muln's putting up a fight some days. The stock market's putting up a fight some days. There's definitely some people wondering if we're getting closer and closer to a bottom, if we're getting closer and closer to turning these things around. Obviously, we don't really know for sure yet, but we do know that it has been a historically bad start to the year for the stock market. And yes, it has sucked. Yes, there are a lot of people down a lot of money and a lot of percentages right now. But eventually, it's going to turn around. Does that mean it's going to turn around anytime soon? Maybe not, probably not, who knows, but there is going to be a bottom eventually, and that's why, people are kind of dollar cost averaging down on Muln, and like I said, if you did that, then you could be up almost 50% on some of that money in some of those stocks that you have bought very recently. We also have this from the Muln subreddit. This guy saying, hey, this is all I needed to see. Q3 of 21. This is, I believe, just like the institutional investment or, big investment groups and stuff, how much of Muln they're owning. Q3 21, not that much. Q4 2021, they started to add a little bit more. But in Q1 of 2022, while Muln was continuing to go down and down and down, and so many people were saying the stock is garbage, and people were selling it off, and people were jumping ship, you can see that big institutional investors were loading up 550% in Q1 of 2022. And this is Vanguard, this is BlackRock, some of these very, very well-known names buying up a ton of shares, holding on to a ton of shares, and potentially and probably making a lot of money. Now, we can see Q1 ended with Muln being right around $3. But there was times where Muln was as low as 52 cents. So depending on when some of these entities were loading up, they could be at very different kind of return rates already. But it does also mean that they're likely fans of Muln going forward in the future. So that's definitely getting some people excited. We also have this, people asking if we are still waiting for the Fortune 500 company. And of course we are. The comments show that as well. Hey, such a dumb post. Yes, the Fortune 500 announcement is going to take us to the moon. There's still all different kinds of people speculating about who that Fortune 500 company is going to be. Seems like the latest rumor and kind of the rumor catching the most steam, at least on the subreddit, is that it might be FedEx. Obviously, there's still people that are hoping it's like Amazon. There's still people saying like UPS, all different kinds of companies. Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see. But again, that news should be coming hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I believe it was said to be coming at the end of Q2, which there's only a couple weeks left in that. But, sometimes these things get pushed back and delayed. We'll have to wait and see. We have the Muln Automotive Incorporated 2022 current report, the 8K. Again, more talking about the note extension with the Sousa is important for us as it preserves cash flow. That quote from Mishry again, we don't have to pay back the loan for 2 more years. Till then, it's just money in the bank. Just a lot of people being excited about this, and also cool to see, people diving into an 8K and everything like that. 24 upvotes on this post. We have this, people speculating or rumors going around about that Fortune 500 deal and just what exactly the deal is going to be. There is some new speculation coming out that this deal could be as much as 2,000 vans, the order getting placed for Muln with this new Fortune 500 company. And they're saying, hey, if this is 2,000 vans, this could be around $100 million deal, which would be a very, very big deal for Muln, not only for what it means in the short term and what it means on those 2,000 vans, but then what that relationship could develop into if it's able to mature and grow into the future. Could be a very, very cool thing. Again, at this time, at least that I'm recording this, nothing official has been announced just yet, but there is some speculation and rumors going around that it could potentially be a 2,000 van deal. Now, I think that's maybe a little bit optimistic. That's probably, the best case scenario, but we'll have to wait and see. And finally, we can end it on this. Hey, yes, we are in a short week in the stock market. Sometimes short weeks are good. Sometimes they're bad. Sometimes long weekends are good and bad. So far, looking very, very good for Muln. But here's some of the things to look forward to. We have the van delivery scheduled to begin this quarter. We have the Fortune 500 company is going to be revealed, hopefully at some point this week, maybe into next week. We have more battery test updates coming. We have the Muln 5 tour driving event scheduled to begin in August. We are going to be listed on the Russell Index. Bonus item originally not part of the Q2 updates. And then we also have news about the OEM negotiations. Bonus item not originally part of the Q2 updates either there. So again, today was a great day for Muln. There is still potentially more news to come. There's a lot of interesting, exciting updates. Some things that could go good, some things that could go well, some things that could go poorly. Who knows? What to wait and see. Either way, this stock and this company are just very interesting to follow because there's a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of haters, a lot of lovers, everything in between. But that's pretty much it for this video today. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about MULN. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.